too cold. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we didn't really acknowledge the fact that we're wearing the same for my phone. Let me put it up here. So, review of yoga. It was great. 10 out of 10. This is really funny. Okay, let's go get coffee.
This house because the cats are always out and love to play. I'm like majorly allergic to cats. Hi, it's Monday and it is definitely later in the afternoon. I'm just going for a little bit of a short walk right now because I'm gonna meet my roommate after her class and we're gonna head to the post office because I have a bunch of orders to drop off for Depop. So I'm just doing a little walk because her class is really short. I usually have class at this time. Okay, this lighting is kind of all over the place, but it's literally so insanely gorgeous out. So I like had to force myself off the couch. I was feeling really lazy because this past week it was literally raining all week and I was gonna film a week in my life then. Was feeling a little depressed though due to like the weather and just like, you know, winter quarter blues. But every time I walk in the neighborhood, I like always forget like there's just like a neighborhood around me with like the most gorgeous houses ever, and it just reminds me of like walking around a neighborhood at home, and I literally love it. So I definitely thought it was gonna be a little colder out, so I'm like in yoga pants and then this like Lulu top, like long sleeve top. I'm definitely sweating a little bit. I was like fully gonna wait to start vlogging once I found like a camera, but I'm like, I'm never gonna start if that's my mindset. So here we are. I'll probably do a little introduction later, but basically I have always liked making videos. I was one of those people who deleted TikTok off my phone. It's still on my iPad, but I can't like make TikToks on my phone anymore. And so I thought, why not take up vlogging on YouTube, because that's basically what I was doing on TikTok anyways. And this is just like in longer form and I can talk more. But I've been like toying back and forth with myself of like what I want my videos to look like. And I honestly like, I love watching like on YouTube people's like day in the life. But like I'm just gonna make it as realistic as possible. Like I'm seriously just gonna film my life as is. I'm not gonna try and fluff it up in any way because I feel like it's super refreshing to see people who just kind of like live life like you do. I don't know if that makes sense, but okay, so I'm literally the worst. I'm the worst. This is why I literally have like so many half vlogs because I forget to film. But good thing this is gonna be a week in my life. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed because I have a ton of work to do in the morning before my 7 hours of class. Okay, that's dramatic. A ton of work is not a lot, but I have a good amount of stuff to do because I didn't do any of it tonight, but that's because I'm not really productive at night. But I feel like I did a lot today. I don't know. I don't know. But I was gonna go to 6 a.m. yoga tomorrow. It's not happening. I have stuff to do. It's literally so cold and windy. I'm walking home now, and I got a ride here because I was running a little behind. But yeah, basically I volunteer here every Wednesday for one of my classes, and I love it. I love it so much, and I like work with the same students, so it's really fun because now like we kind of know each other better. Anyways, I'm like freezing. I don't know. It's not like that cold, but the wind is whipping, and I'm literally going home to Chicago this weekend, and it's gonna be snowing and freezing, and I'm not ready for that. So yeah. As you can tell, I did not vlog at all yesterday, and that's because I had a rough day. It's totally like my fault. Like I was planning on, I usually like have my hatch alarm wake me up at 7:30, like usually every morning. I had it turned off because yesterday I had it set for a different time on a different alarm. You can like turn them on and off and whatever. So my alarm just never went off, and I woke up and slept through my first class, and then I had 3 more classes and a midterm at the end. So yesterday was not a good day, but we're back today. I went to my volunteering this morning at the middle school, and now I'm locked out of my house. And I need to use the bathroom really badly. And again, my fault for being locked out because I didn't leave the back door open, and I also lost my keys. So just waiting for my roommates to get home so I can go inside. But I'm supposed to be doing work right now. Work that I was supposed to do yesterday morning before all my classes, which I slept through. So, yep. Okay, I'm literally the worst ever. I forgot to vlog.
Since I'm in a bad mood.
Off to yoga!
Fina and I made it out the group chat. We don't know if the group chat's gonna make it out of yoga. They play that fucking moment where Jack sucks.
Good. Oh, hey, queen. Okay, why'd she look at me like that?
Fina and I didn't yell at each other anymore.
Where's that light? Hold on. Let me get that lighting. Wait, hold on. Okay, Fina.
I honestly loved, like, I was sweating like crazy the entire time, but like it felt so nice and so cathartic, and like I feel very energized afterwards, even though I was feeling really slumped before.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm there at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so y'all can count me out. Like, did I tell you I signed up for ClassPass?
When she was hot. Okay, I kind of look insane, but I just woke up. I'm literally the worst vlogger. I don't think I vlogged anything yesterday or Tuesday. Those were both really rough days for me, so probably best that those were not caught on film. However, today's really exciting. It's Valentine's Day, Friday, and I have a ton of stuff to do, but I am flying home to see my boyfriend today because it's also our 1 year tomorrow, so I'm super excited. I currently still need to pack, and I have a ton of like homework that I just want to get done before I go home, so I kind of don't have to do anything. So yeah, today's just gonna be a work day. I plan on like just working in my bed all day because why not? So I'm gonna go make some coffee and some breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna cuddle into my bed and get some work done. Make some coffee. La la la. This is my beautiful coffee machine. I know you can't even see it right now. Also, we're just gonna ignore this is old. But last night or yesterday, I froze cold brew as ice cubes for my coffee. So I'm super excited about that. And then I'm just gonna we get sent La Colombe's. That makes me sound like I'm famous. I'm not. We get sent La Colombe's because one of my roommates' dads works for Chobani, and they own La Colombe. So I'm gonna have just because I literally don't have any milk. So this is like, I'm using this as my milk, but it's the vanilla cold brew with oat milk. and then I'm gonna pull a shot of espresso and just concoct. So I'm like so hungry. I don't know how I woke up mad hungry. And I'm gonna make some apple cinnamon oats this morning. I'm actually really excited about it. I was like dreaming about that when I went to bed. I'm gonna take a pot and then I'm gonna cut up my apples, and those have to like kind of cook on the stove. Okay, no, it's fine. It's not like I cleaned this yesterday. Those kind of have to cook on the stove, so. Okay, I'm feeling lazy on doing my work, so instead of like wasting a bunch of time by sitting in my bed, because that's probably what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start packing, and I'll film a little bit of that, but I not necessarily don't know if I'm gonna show everything because it's not gonna be that exciting. So I'm sitting here editing this video and it sucks. It sucks so badly, and I forgot to film and everything, but you know what, I'm gonna post it. And yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed my misjangled week in my life. I'm gonna try and film some more maybe this weekend. I don't know. It's hard. No one told me how hard it was to remember to film. But basically, my trip was good. It was super cold. I would have vlogged that. You can see, if you go to my TikTok, you can see a little bit of that. But it was so cold and my boyfriend was sick, so we kind of just like spent the weekend inside, not really doing anything. So yeah, but I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm gonna put out better content soon, I promise. I'm gonna get better at it. And yeah, see y'all next time.